In this video, I will show you how to deactivate a WordPress plugin directly from the database. And for the purpose of this example, we'll be deactivating Classic Widgets plugin. And as usual, before proceeding with the steps shown in this video, please make sure to have a full backup copy of your WordPress site, including the database. Once that's done, log into your hosting account and then go to control panel areas such as cPanel, and then look for the databases section, and then select phpMyAdmin. Within the phpMyAdmin on the left, look for the database which is associated with WordPress installation. In my case, it's this one. Let's open it. Now look for the table called WP_options right here. In case you cannot find it, at the very top, just type _options, and there should be the table. Because sometimes the prefix WP may be different depending on the installation. Now let's go ahead and open the table. Within this table, make sure to set the number of rows to 500. And then scroll a bit down roughly until the option ID 33, right here. Look for the option name called Active Plugins, and then select Edit. Right in here, you'll see the list of all active plugins, and before making any changes, let's copy all this text and paste it in the text document on local computer. As you can notice at the very beginning, it shows A:5. This number usually indicates the number of active plugins, as in my case, I have 5 active plugins. In fact, if I go back to the WordPress plugins page, you can notice I have 5 active plugins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's the 5th one. In this example, let's deactivate the Classic Widgets plugin, which is this one. So in order to deactivate it, we need to delete the whole string. It starts with I2 S35 classic-widgets/classic-widgets.php, followed by the double quotation marks and the semicolon at the end. We need to delete this whole string. Let's delete it. Now, since we deactivated one plugin, we need to change the number of active plugins from 5 to 4. Now let's click on Go. Excellent. So the plugin should be deactivated. Let's go back to WordPress plugins page. Let's try refreshing it. As you can notice, the Classic Widgets plugin is now deactivated. As another example, let's deactivate the redirection plugin. So for that, once again, let's log into phpMyAdmin and then look for option name Active Plugins. We should have an ID of 33 right here. Let's click on Edit. And here's the plugin path, redirection/redirection.php. Now, as usual, we need to delete this whole string. So let's start with I4 S27, the plugin path, the double quotation marks, and the semicolon at the end. Highlight this whole part. Once again, delete it. Now, don't forget to adjust the number of active plugins. As in my case, I had 4 active plugins. We just deactivated redirection plugin. So let's change it from 4 to 3. Now let's save the changes. Perfect. Now let's go back to the plugins page. And this plugin should be deactivated after refresh. And there it is. Now, in case you made the error during the editing process, once again, let's go back to the phpMyAdmin, then locate the active plugins option name right here. Click on Edit. Let's open the text document and copy the original text and paste it right in here. And once I save the changes, you will notice the redirection plugin and the Classic Widgets plugin will be reactivated. Let's click Go. Let's go back to the WordPress plugins page. Let's try refreshing it. And there it is. The Classic Widgets and the redirection plugin are now active. So that's all I want to show you in this video. Hope you found this tip helpful. For more WordPress tutorials, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.